Diva. Yes. Are you trying to say that if a man and a woman are watching porn together, it is right?
I think it depends on the dynamics. It depends on everyone's belief. All fingers are not equal. What you believe in the way to fix your relationship may not be what I believe in.
Oh, so that's the only way they could fix the relationship?
No, it doesn't mean it's the only way, but it's one of the ways. That's what I believe. For me, do you understand? I'm not saying that. For example, if I have a friend today and she says, oh, she's having issues with her boyfriend, husband, whatever, in terms of their sex life, and they say they watch porn together, that's the only way she can address it.
Femi is giving some nodding.
No,
I'm not agreeing to what you're saying.
He might not be agreeing to what I'm saying, but his strategy might be different. Some boys will go and confide in their guys, but then some guys will see it as they're selling themselves short. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. For me, I'm not going to condemn that. It's all personal choices.
As a man,
yes,
and somebody who has been with women before, I can fully well say that when you're with somebody, naturally, it's a natural order of things. It follows. When you're with somebody, sexual attraction comes. If for any chance you were struggling with low sperm count and all that kind of stuff, that's a medical problem. But if you're not able to get erect with your partner, but you're erecting other women on the screen, that's a problem.
My question is, what's the problem? Is it the style or what?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction is a big problem. Like,
it's not satisfaction. No, think about it this way. What's the difference if you're watching porn together or you're going through a what do you call that book, a Kama Sutra book or whatever together? What's the difference?
Remember, there's different kinds of porn, bro. Yeah, there's different kinds of porn.
Obviously, there's different kind of porn, but if you're trying to satisfy each other, at least you're finding out what works, what doesn't work, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. Simple.
First of all, but can I say something as well? If you take it back to the days when you were virgins, you did not know what you were doing. Don't lie. Do you really know what you liked? Have you tried whether you like it the back way, the front way? If you like it in... No, it's not. It's not funny. If you like it in different holes, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know that.
So
when you were a virgin.
So
my point is that for some people...
This is for women.
Okay, it can go two ways. Both of you can be virgins, right? You can both be figuring out things that you need to do, things that will please each other. Or it can be the other way where you're not virgins anymore and you already kind of know what you like. Or one can be a virgin, one cannot be a virgin. The one that's not a virgin has no experience, has no idea what to do in the bedroom. The one that does can show them, but then if they can't fully explain, why can't they just watch a little porn to say, oh, yeah, you know, do certain things like this.
Okay, all right, guys. The discussion is getting really hot. Hello, my beautiful minds. Welcome to the Lyfebites show, where you're being motivated and inspired for your better self. It's your girl Eve on Lyfebites, and for my new viewers and subscribers, I want to specially welcome you. You can either call me Eve or Amber, whichever is comfortable for you. It's totally accepted. Today is an interesting topic. I know you've been listening already. These guys are all fired up. Your ears are itchy, and guess what? The topic of today is cheating. Is it a mistake or a choice? What is cheating, guys?
You know what, yeah? It's all about me. I don't look at the dictionary, I look at the etymology, which is the root word of it. The root word is deceiving or swindling or whatever. So obviously, I look at it in two ways. The first thing I think of when I think of cheating, I think of a game, and if if you want to win, you cheat. But then obviously there's a relationship terminology. So if you're in a relationship and you're lying to yourself for what you really want, and you go to a next person, you know what I mean, and you're dealing with them, obviously that's cheating.
I think cheating shows a person has been insecure. I think if you're going to cheat with someone, you're obviously not in the right place to be in a relationship. So there's no point in cheating if you're going to actually cheat. There's no point of being in a relationship if you're actually going to cheat. That's the way I see it. As I said earlier, there's different kinds of cheating, I think. And it ranges from your thought process, from lusting over someone, from maybe even flirting with someone, encouraging conversation that you know you shouldn't be while you're in a relationship, just to test the waters, in a way of like teasing the snake, but knowing that, you know, at any point you can get bitten.
I think cheating is like you're either with somebody or not with them. That's it. I'm either with you or I'm not with you. I think that's the base rule. Because if I'm with you and doing something else, then that's.
But then at the same time, it depends on what you class as cheating. Me going out for dinner with you, I wouldn't class that as cheating. My partner wouldn't class that as cheating. But if it was somebody else, they'll be like, me just going out dinner with you alone
It's cheating.
is cheating. So it depends on what you class in your relationship as cheating.
Isn't there a general characteristics of what cheating is for everybody?
I don't think so, because in the sense of, I feel like everybody has a breaking point. So, like I said, I could go out for dinner with you, it's fine. We're just going out for dinner. For someone else, that could be a big deal. I could go to my best friend's house, it could be a guy, and I can sleep over there. Someone could class that as cheating. I might not class that as cheating. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Everyone's got a different level of cheating. So it depends on what your breaking point is, where it's like, no, do you know what? You're crossing boundaries. You're going too far now. Now you're cheating. Now you're actually taking the mick.
For me, I think cheating is a selfish interest. And why I say selfish interest is because at that point in time, you're not really thinking about the relationship, your trust, the commitment you have committed yourself to someone. You're thinking of how you can satisfy your inner conscience, if you get what I mean. So for example, if you are not so contented, maybe in terms of being emotionally drawn or sexually satisfied, you want to fulfill that selfish interest in order to please yourself for that moment. So like I said, I just think it's a selfish interest. Got nothing to do with your partner or nothing to do with what you and your partner have built. It's just what you want at that point.
This topic was posted on a famous group on Facebook called Chat with Nina. If you're not on that group, you are missing. Seeing there's so many discussions going on in that group, you should visit it. So when this topic was posted, already since last night till today, we've had over 100 comments, amazing comments. People have been saying a lot of things. But before I read through some of the things they've said, I'm going to ask you guys, I want to get your opinion on this. Is it a mistake or a choice when someone cheats?
Bit of both.
A bit of both.
Don't agree.
No,
Yeah,
because
don't agree.
no, but listen, think about it.
Don't
Look.
agree at all.
No, but if it depends on how long you've been in that relationship.
No.
No,
So the
seriously.
duration of time should now define you to go
It doesn't
close
define
and tell
anything.
me it's a mistake. You're
You can't come
joking.
back from this one.
You're joking.
No, but
I'm
listen.
sorry. I don't agree.
No, but think about it realistically, yeah. Like if most time people get into a relationship, they don't even know who they don't know themselves. They don't know what they want, and most times people, like, there's different types of relationships, right? But we don't really learn about let's say on an academic level of what a relationship is. You see what I mean? Basically, you got the monogamous relationship, then you got the polygynous relationships. So the point I'm trying to make is, they may deep down want to be in a polygynous relationship, but they are not. They don't know how to come across to say they want to be in a polygynous relationship. They're just trying to go with being in a monogamous relationship. You see what I mean? So even if they're not aware of it, like, they could go outside the relationship and cheat only because they're insecure and they don't know. So the first time it's a mistake. The second time it's a trace. The third time it's a...
I think you're complicating it. It's either you want to be in a relationship or you
Or
don't.
not.
If you can't speak your mind about
It's
something in
got
a
nothing to do
relationship,
with
then
duration
you
of
can't be
time.
in it.
Okay, so you're going to tell me, yeah, people who have been married for 20 years, yeah, and let's say the man or the woman, let me not be biased, let's say the man and the woman step out. So what about those years that you said, because you just said that it depends on the duration of the relationship, but people still do it, do you understand? No, they're not going to think, okay, because I've been there for 20 years, let me not cheat. No, it's a selfish act at that point. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying, because if it's for that long, 20 years, then obviously there's something that either one have done or not done, and then they find out in someone else, and then...
Do you know
see what I mean?
sometimes, someone said to me that sometimes men step out just to excite their relationship because it's boring.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No.
Someone said that to me.
No,
I don't agree. I did my neck like that as well. I don't agree, but some people do believe that in order for you to excite your relationship, go out there. No,
I've actually heard someone saying
that
men like to test
the water or see their manhood. For what now?
Alright, I think
That's not manhood. That's just.
that's something. I think let's define what a mistake is. A mistake is a mistake. You didn't know what was going on. You just fell on it, basically.
Yeah.
And just happened to carry on. Yeah, you can't be. When you meet somebody, you see somebody you like, you physically you think, yeah, I like that girl or I like that guy. You know what I mean? You're already in your mind. You're already kind of opening the aspect of saying, you know what, I want to get involved. And if you're in a relationship, you fully want to know that, oh, I'm attracted to this guy, I'm attracted to this girl. I shouldn't be in a closed environment with this person. So I know that there's a potential I could do something here. That's not a mistake. You knew beforehand what you were doing. You can't just go out the street one day, come out your house, a girl walks by, you just follow her. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I made an error. No, you know what you're doing. There's a process to it. There's a process to cheating. There's being deceitful, as obviously everybody knows, being part of cheating. There's a part of what you plan. To be a cheater is a full-time job.
Yeah. You have to keep
Because
lying
you're
and lying and lying.
Your partner's calling you every day. Where are you? Oh, I'm just at the gym. Well, you know you're at Sandra's house. You know what I'm saying?
Sandra's house.
You know what I'm saying? It's planning, it's a commitment. And you fully won't know what you're doing to harm that person you're with because, as she said, you've been married 20 years. You don't just one day decide you want to cheat. There's a process where you've gone under. Where you're gonna say, you know what, man, my wife is always away at this time of the day. She's never really at home at this time, so let me call Julie.
Come over.
Yeah, let me go around this person. And you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandra's house. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. Everything just depends. I'm still gonna say it depends on duration and stuff like that.
Duration.
But then at the same time, when you say duration, I say time doesn't matter because before you say you want to be in a relationship with somebody, don't you date? Don't you see whether you like them? Don't you see whether you're compatible with each other?
And then
then you ask the girl out, or if it's a girl, she's brave, she'll ask you out as a man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know you know you said you asked the question, is it a choice or a mistake? I believe it's a choice, as I was saying.
Yeah.
However, you can realise you've made a mistake but it's too late.
But when is it too late?
Yeah.
When it's too late, when you know it's backfired.
This is what I said.
But it's a mistake now.
This is what I said.
You made the choice, but you know this is a mistake.
You now realise that the choice I made
is a mistake. Everyone has a choice to
That's
make.
right. But this is the point when I said, you tempting the snake. You'll keep pushing at it. You keep saying, hey baby, hey, you look good today. Hey, I look good, yeah. And then you're trying to get that. And you know
You didn't start in one day.
Yeah, it's a progress.
Yeah, that's true.
You keep putting yourself to the fire. You're pointing the fire. One day, Sandra's by herself in the house.
You always mention Sandra though.
That's the quickest thing I can think about. Alright, I won't say Sandra no more. Let's say Lady B. Yeah. Alright, go to Lady B's house. And then she's like, oh, I want to help me fix my roof or whatever. Before you know, Lady B's putting your pants down, it's showtime.
Yeah, but you can still realise, that Lady B was a mistake.
How are you going to say that to your partner? Oh yeah, I was going to be at Sandra's house, but then Lady B rang me and went to Lady B's house. She had to help me fix her oven, and before you know it, my pants were down. Before halfway through, I was not thinking it was a mistake.
No, you know it's a mistake, but they're not gonna believe that out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you could have stopped it back in the
because
day.
even if that was the case, so say in that situation, okay, you're both at Sandra's house, but you went to Lady B's house. Why don't you take Sandra with you? Why put yourself in that? Yeah. Why put yourself in that situation?
You know what you're doing.
It's not a mistake. A mistake is something that you don't know that what's happening. But
I would say that it will only be a mistake if you were drunk.
That's not a mistake. That's evil.
That's maybe that's rape.
That's rape.
Yeah, that's rape. That's true.
Yeah.
This is why I say it's duration, from personal experience, right?
Okay.
I'm always open and honest, from personal experience. I've never cheated in my life, innit? I've come very, 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 very close,
You built it, Sean.
No, but the thing is that I wasn't really 100% aware of what I was really doing. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, it was just a thing of when she came back to my house, do you know what I mean? Everything was flowing, and then I don't know, I just felt like, "Raw, this is a mistake." You see what I mean?
What
And
time
I
was this?
and I was in a relationship anyway for like probably like a.
Can I
Did
just
that
question
girl
about
know?
that?
Did she know?
But what did the
What
girl
were,
know? Yes,
what were your intentions with the girl? Were you just friends? Or you actually lusted after her as well?
Bro, I told you,
You know why I said that?
Alright, listen.
No, wait, why I say that is because
you can't come back, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, us as girls, if we want a guy, we'll go out of our way to get that guy.
Yeah.
But you as a guy, sorry to put you as a guy, literally, you could just be like, no, she's cool, she's a cool person, I can chill with her, she's a friend, right? But you don't know what's going on in the girl's head.
Oh, yeah.
So for you, that was just a calm situation, like, yeah, we're just friends. So you went into that situation thinking, nah, we're just friends. But then the girl had other intentions. That's why you didn't cheat, because you clocked on just in time to be like, nah, this girl's intentions are not the same as mine. That's why that didn't happen. So
No,
you
but hold
lusted
on.
after her then.
Yeah, but we said,
Yeah, but
we said is she your
Fine, innit?
friend?
So even
She was fine, innit?
she was fine, like.
So what were your intentions? What were your intentions?
Look. Back then, yeah, I can't say what my intentions were or not. Like, this is why I said it was a mistake. I thought, put it this way.
Okay.
In the
Was she
end,
a friend though? Was she a friend? Or was she someone you moved to?
she was someone I moved to.
Ah,
That was not a mistake. That was choice.
That was not a mistake.
No, but it was. I was just at that time. I was moving to girls for fun.
Was your relationship dysfunctional, if I may ask?
No, it was dysfunctional.
It was fine.
But she just wasn't aware. This girl was not aware of everything.
No, I mean, I want to know, was your relationship dysfunctional with your main girl?
No, it wasn't.
So you moved to someone else?
Just
Yeah, it was just for fun.
Which kind of fun?
No, but like,
You just wanted to see
I
if
listen.
your
There's
guy,
peer
yeah?
pressure in it. Peer pressure.
You can't.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's put it this way. Yeah? Let's put it this way.
Okay.
You were collecting them girls like Pokemon, yeah. You were honestly just going around this route of like making yourself feel
Testing the waters.
like, when men, because I'm a guy, I'll tell you, when guys go on a level of where you just want to just, girl likes you, you're nice, and this girl wants to talk to you, you get to the point where you're just feeling like, yeah, I just want to prove it to myself that I can get her. So if you're doing that, and you got a partner, and you say, oh yeah, it's innocent fun, and it got to the point she got to your house, thinking it's a mistake, maybe she was about to take her clothes off, you're thinking,
Can I ask you a question?
I'm about to.
Him moving to that girl, is that not cheating though?
It is cheating.
Okay.
Cheating.
No, yeah.
If you didn't want to move to her, why did you have to keep a girl at home? Let the girl go free.
What did your girl know about her though?
Yeah. Eventually, she found out. Wrong choice of words. Basically, I told her about it. Do you see what I mean?
Well, you told her because you knew you were close.
Oh, he was guilty.
No, it wasn't because I was guilty. I just told her about it, and
What did you say?
Was she cool though?
she wasn't cool at first, obviously, and then she ended up calling the girl, and then for some reason they ended up being friends.
Oh wow.
Shit, bro. You got bamboozled.
I was still dealing with that girl.
You also did. So you okay, hold on. Let's do one because this is.
This was a mistake. This is nonsense.
Hold on. From
It's
one
not
night,
even a mistake anymore.
I'm gonna speak for the ladies on this one. Yeah.
Oh, please do.
The first night you
Yeah,
said
let's
it was
be
a
honest
mistake.
anyway.
You said first night you said it was a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you now said even after that you were still dealing with her.
It
No.
wasn't a
I
mistake.
mean,
No, I remember he said
Oh,
this.
your partner. Okay, sorry, you met the girl. Oh, okay.
But they became
Okay.
friends.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
another
don't
thing.
know why. That's not what baffles me.
Another thing I want to ask is, some people will say that what if she was drunk or what if he was drunk? Is that not also a mistake? And maybe you're coming back from club, you got drunk, and
People use alcohol. People use
What,
alcohol
as an
excuse.
Yeah.
As an excuse.
One, when you're going out, you should know your limit regardless. And when, like, I'm someone, okay, I've drank before and I can say I've been drunk. But you kind of still know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You,
Really?
like, you might be a bit slow. But I feel like you know. Otherwise, I feel like if you've drank to that limit where you don't remember anything, that means you're passed out. So what are you doing when you're passed out? Then they come up on the top of you. That means that's rape then. Sorry.
Yeah.
That means that's rape then.
But I've seen someone get drunk, physically you know, upright, even though it was a bit here and there. But he didn't remember what he was doing, and I've seen that on many occasions.
No, that's possible.
No,
But
it's
then
possible.
they don't
It's actually
go,
possible.
They don't go and cheat. Like, you can't be that drunk.
Let me tell you something. I'm a drug and alcohol counselor by profession, yeah? And I tell you the realness. When somebody who drinks alcohol, right, you have a level of tolerance. Okay, you have a level of where you know your limit is. But even at that point, you still know who you are.
You do.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're at the point where you are so drunk that you forget, you don't even know what you're wearing anymore, and then your mindset is gone, then I can say. But I have not come across anybody who can say to me, you know what, I went out last night, killed 2 or 3 people, and I was drunk.
Yeah.
People say when people are drunk, you should get the truth out of them. Most people when they're drunk, they're like, you know, I never liked you. You think like they're telling you the deepest emotion. That's what they feel. When they bring out the anger and all those things, because they're hurting. So when somebody's cheating on somebody, they ain't happy in a relationship anyway for them to be doing that. Because if you're going out clubbing, I believe if you're going out to club, that's what
But
you're
it's
going
2 ways though. It's not always truth.
Yeah.
Alcohol, drinking alcohol to guys. It's not always true that you say you're in a desire.
I think it all depends on the individual, because some people are drunk and they still manage to behave themselves. I think it all depends on individuals. I can't use my drunkenness to judge your drunkenness to judge your drunkenness. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not disputing what you're saying. However, it can still go the other way. Some people are quiet, go to bed when they're drunk. Do you understand? I'm being honest. Some people want to sleep, they crash. So it all depends. So I think it depends. It's 50-50.
But I don't think it's an excuse to cheat though.
No, I don't think it's an excuse to cheat per se. But then again, sometimes maybe the people around you who's observed you can tell that maybe this person's lit, they're gone. Do you understand? So, like I said, it all depends on your level of drunkenness. Because I can't use mine to judge hers or to judge yours. Do you understand?
My guests are so fired up. Okay, before they start talking, I want to read a comment from Chat with Inagro. Someone said, it depends. Now, pay attention. Situation 1. Man admires a girl, takes time to plan and execute the act of cheating. Then that's no mistake, it's premeditated. Situation 2. A man gets drunk or is trapped in a tight space with a visiting temptress who seduces him. Temptress, I love the word. Who seduces him till he falls. Was cornered, okay, and sexually provoked. Is a mistake. So pity him and kill the temptress.
Because you said drinking, you can't measure people's drinking abilities.
No.
So you agree with the second part. And the first part obviously is a decision. It's a choice we make.
I think everyone makes a decision, but like I said, it's up to you to now define it as a mistake. I mean, yeah, everyone makes a choice, sorry, but it's up to you to now define it as a mistake. So
Depends on the person, I think. And I think it's, you know, when we talk about, obviously, some people's characteristics and what they, you know, how they live their life. Some people live scripturally or whatever they do. You know, we know as a Christian, it's like it says to run from temptation. You don't stand by it and wait for it to bite. So, you know, I'm leaving, you need to leave my house, you know, stuff like that, because you don't want to get to that point. Because everybody's weak. We have a certain weakness that, you know, if you come in there, a girl walks in there with big boobs or whatever, you know, you're almost gone as a guy. You know, and for women, guys, I don't know, I can't speak on that. I'm not, you know.
I think you're right, but I think there's a question. This question is valid because men have been cheating for years.
So
and women as well.
Yeah.
And this cheating thing, even though we biblical in different forms, we have morals, we have standards, but this question has been rising over generations. Even men of God, pastors, they cheat on their wives. It's everywhere.
It's temptation.
So no matter what value we place it on, it's still the question, and the right answer still is not being found. So that's what we need to talk about.
I feel like at the same time, are you strong enough as a human being to resist that temptation?
No one is above mistakes.
That's right, but when you put yourself in that position,
that's what I'm saying. If you know if you've put yourself in that position where it's like if that woman now takes off that bra, you're gone.
Prevention is
that man
care.
drops
That's
his
what I'm
pants and you
saying.
see the size of his thing, you're gone.
I think
Why put yourself in that situation in the first
that's
place?
exactly what I'm saying.
Prevention is better than cure.
cure.
So, okay, another person said from Femi, some also are pushed by who they are dating and they make this mistake of cheating.
Okay.
some people genuinely did not go in with the intentions to cheat in their relationship.
Yeah.
However, they always warn their partner, look, I don't like this act, I don't like what you're doing, etc. But then sometimes when they're very emotional, maybe when they're very emotional and their relationship is so dysfunctional, sometimes they do that as a retaliation, which is wrong.
That's right.
I dispute it is wrong. However, it doesn't mean to say they cannot be pushed too.
Another thing, two wrongs can't make
two
a right.
wrongs don't make a right.
So because someone is treating you bad does not mean you want to do an eye for an eye.
I hear that. I'm not disputing that, but what I'm saying is I don't think there's an actual answer, because some people will look at it as, okay, you know what, you could see that this guy or this girl really loved each other. Maybe the one partner loved the other partner, but due to that bad character or that bad habit, they're not willing to change, and they really want to make it work. They're really determined to make it work, and then because they're so dysfunctional, they're so broken, they find themselves to comfort themselves by cheating, basically. But it doesn't mean to say it's right. So I get it, but I'm not justifying it. But I get it that, yeah, people can be pushed. We're all humans. Everyone pushes everyone. Even our parents push us. So as for people saying, oh, you can't be pushed, yeah, you can be pushed. You can be pushed.
Yeah, there's no perfect.
Yeah, there's no one's above mistake. But again, like you said, it's a
But how
mistake.
far can you?
We don't know. It's a mistake.
How far can you actually push someone?
How far?
Yeah.
Very far.
As far as
Yeah,
Very
no, we
far.
can. Yeah.
So you push someone in to say, you know, I'm gonna go cheat next door with Bob.
No, you're not gonna do it.
it's
The
not
person that's
conscious,
making, the person that's
It's a
pushing
conscious
you
thing.
Yeah.
may not be pushing you to cheat, but
Yeah.
the other person might find themselves broken and end up cheating because they are so distraught. Do you know some people, they're emotionally wrecked, they don't even know how to deal with their emotions.
Yeah, emotionally.
Do you understand? So that cheating maybe is a comfort thing. I'm not saying it's right though.
Yeah,
I'm not
people
justifying it, but all I'm trying to highlight is you can be pushed.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, you can be pushed.
You can,
Even up, yeah.
Because even with the way you said it, it's like, take it like you said, people that have been in a relation for a long term. Love is a very powerful thing.
Yes.
Don't ever underestimate love, because
Yeah.
you always think about, but I've loved that. Think of people that are in like domestic violent relationships. You think they really want to be there? No. But from the fact that before, the love that person showed them, they know what they're capable of. They
That's
know
what I'm
of
saying.
what love they can give them.
Yeah.
But because they've fallen off the rail, they've still got that hope to say that, do you know what, we can get back to this stage, and they're willing to work to it. So I can understand that as well. Yeah, we're all human. Yeah, we can all be pushed to do a certain thing. But at the same, like you said, I'm not justifying this, right? But at the same time, I understand where you're coming from as well.
I believe you can be pushed.
Okay, and then another comment says, some women/men that cheat are charmed diabolically. Does that make it a choice? Absolutely no.
Wait, the person just answered the question. Wait, hold on. The person said,
He's saying that
yeah.
if someone is diabolically charmed, that's, you know, Africa will call it juju and all of that, that it is not a choice anymore. So that's what he's trying to say.
no, it's not a choice. That's you're
That's-
pushed. You're everything.
Spiritually, that's lust.
Spiritually,
Some
yeah.
people have lust naturally because they just can't. They see something they want, they have to have it.
No, but
So it's just a
it's
change
juju
for
though.
them. A lot of guys have that problem. Where they
No,
just
but
have
they
to-
said juju though. They
So that-
juju as in someone
Juju-
charmed
juju-
you.
Is juju real? I believe it's
Okay.
real.
Yeah.
Exactly. So people can be charmed.
No,
accepted
people
that.
can be charmed. But I'm also
Exactly.
saying that it doesn't have to be charmed. Like you can just be lustful naturally.
No, but he's saying.
No, he's talking
saying,
about being charmed.
what if you're charmed?
By
Do you have an?
What
that's
was
what-
the charm with that?
You'll be amazed.
What movies? I said,
no, not just that. Ladies can go to any length just to get a guy. Can even go as far as going to a
I have
spiritualist.
the blood of Jesus.
Amen. Can even go to a spiritualist just to know, oh no, that guy is so handsome, I want to have him.
So
You know, they
basically,
can do anything.
So basically, you're trying to say the victim in question that's been charmed, them cheating on their partner, is
Yeah.
it a mistake or a choice that they're making when they're
Yeah,
charmed?
he's saying that that's obviously not a choice. That's
I think that's an influence choice.
Yeah.
There's an influence choice.
Because
Because they've been influenced by charm. They've been
But how
influenced
would
by
you
charm
prove that though?
to make that
Hey,
choice.
Baby, I've been charmed. Baby, I just can't help it. Look, I'm going outside right now.
No, but
I'm
they've
going
been
to Jackie's
influenced.
house
It's an
because I've been
influence choice
charmed.
to make that mistake.
You can't prove that.
No, but it's an influence choice to make the mistake. They're influenced to make that choice in order to make the mistake. Because their consciousness is not there, so therefore it's a
English you're
mistake.
speaking makes sense for him, but in reality, it's not.
I think it's an influence choice.
I think everything starts from an idea, the thought.
That's right.
And you put your will to action. And
Yeah, but you
take
need
your
to make
two
a choice
legs.
to think
That's what I'm
about
saying.
that.
Yeah. I'm agreeing.
Action. That's
I'm
it.
agreeing. And you move your will, move your legs, and you do the act.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of process. You can't just say mistake. No.
Ideally, it's a choice. I believe you make a choice in everything you do. I made a choice to come here, you make a choice to go home. You make a choice to drive your car, you make a choice to go and see Lady B. You make a choice. You know what I mean?
We're just trying to compare mistakes and choice.
Yeah.
It's different.
But for me to do something, for me to go and put my hand out and touch something, that's my choice. I made that decision. And if it doesn't go my way, oh yeah, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done that.
Watching porn, is it cheating? Is it regarded as cheating?
Holy Ghost.
Or using this what was it called? Sex dolls, Dido, and all of that. Is it regarded as cheating?
Well, if you're watching it by yourself, do you see what I mean? And you're addicted, then it's cheating.
Okay.
But if you're just watching it like one off, then it's not cheating.
I feel like
That question is very tricky.
it's a tricky question.
It's a tricky question.
And I feel like it's down to you as a person and as a couple as well.
That's what I was going to say.
Because I feel like as well, cheating can also be if you're hiding something from another person and you don't want them to know.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you are cheating in that way. But if your spouse knows that, okay, you watch porn once in a while, or you watch it together, or whatever, then I don't feel like it's really cheating.
Porn definitely is cheating. I think it affects the mentality of a man in a very negative way, where it starts to kind of give you a false idea of what a woman should be doing and what a woman should look like.
And then you start comparing all your
to
girlfriends.
your wife, to your girlfriend, to
Yeah.
your partner, wherever she may be. I feel it puts a standard that is unnatural and it's unrealistic for women or for a man. You know, there's different types of porn you can watch. There's gay porn, there's domination, there's all this other crazy stuff, and it keeps getting crazier. And when you have somebody who's saying, you know what, I'm not into porn, I don't know about these things, there are all these other different holes you can go into, whatever. Yeah, I'm not cool with that. So you got to say to us, oh man, how do I'm not used to that. Why are you not used to it? Because you've been filling your mind with something that is not real.
Yeah.
So you put some risk expectations on the partner. And that way, you are now finding yourself watching more porn and you actually spending more time with your partner physically. Because she can't please you or he can't please you to that level.
Okay, let me ask you a question. A man and a woman who's maybe married or they're dating and they decide to watch porn together. Is that okay?
If that's what makes them happy, if that's probably what's going to build their relationship, then fine. Because some people, like, okay, can I ask you a question? So what would you say about a guy watching porn and he wanks and he has a woman, so is that cheating?
To me, yes, it's cheating.
Okay, but then, okay, fair enough. But then, what if?
I'm actually meant to be asking a question.
Okay, let me answer your question. So let me answer your question. You said your question was, is it right for a man and a woman to watch porn together, right?
Yeah.
I get where he's coming from. I get where Femi's coming from in regards to it puts your mindset at a higher standard and you start comparing and contrasting. But then again, some people use that as a tool to improve the relationship. Some people have strong willpower. I think it all depends on your willpower and it all depends if that's your kryptonite. You know, we all have kryptonites. Like, for example, some people are addicted to porn. Some people are addicted to drinking. Some people, do you understand? If that's not your kryptonite, then you won't allow that to influence you to do that act, cheating outside. However, if it is your kryptonite, it's very easy for you to execute. That's what I think. Because some men look at it and say, yeah, I like it, but mate, it's, you know, after all, it's just TV. Am I going to hump someone on the TV? Do you understand? Am I really going to see that woman? Yeah. So again, it all depends on what you feel and if it's your kryptonite.
Okay, this is a bit personal now.
Okay.
Are you married or you?
I'm engaged.
Okay, so your guy that you're engaged to happens to watch porn, and you found out.
I won't attack him. I'll talk to him. I'll ask him, but I won't attack him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be offended per se, but I'll ask like, oh, what's making you watch it? Are you horny or whatever? Then maybe based on his answer, then Okay, I'll talk to him about it. Yeah,
I'm loving
No, Femi-
Femi's facial expression.
Right. Until I see him cheating, what do you want me to do? I should kill myself and say, remove the porn.
Hold on.
I should kill myself.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
Okay.
you said you would ask him if he's horny. Yeah?
Yeah.
You're engaged.
No, I ask him if he's horny. I'll ask him what's the reason. Obviously, this you have to ask. It's normal.
Yeah, but for a man to watch porn, he's obviously sexually. He's at that point. You know what I mean?
Funny enough, to be honest, maybe my answer sounds a bit vague because I haven't been put in that position. Let me be very sincere with you.
Probably don't.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's why my answer sounds a bit vague in your ears. However, I don't know. There's some people that take certain things personal. What I would take personal is if I physically see you with a girl outside and you're lying to me. That one I will be angry, but not.
So
maybe not.
So
porn.
can I say something as well?
Yeah.
Because I actually agree with you because as well I look at it as in if you watch all these music videos, right, of these women clapping their asses, men splashing money. I'm sorry, at the end of the day, that is porn. Think about it. Your children watch that. They sing it and they're like, that's a soft level.
That's a soft level.
That's soft level porn.
That's what I said.
You know that. There's hard and soft. There's the raw thing that's like yes, and then there's a soft thing where it's basically porn. At the end of the day, in porn, she's in panty and bra. Music videos,
That's why I said. That's why I said.
Difference.
There's different levels of porn.
But you're watching the level. You're still watching the level.
You're still watching these music videos. I don't know what I mean. Are you telling me these music videos? Okay, you see that girl clapping her beauty, yeah? Would you now say to your wife, babe, you better go clap your beauty?
That's what happens. That's what happens.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what happens.
No, but that actually.
Yeah, but if your woman loves it, she'll do it. Do you understand?
No. But if she loves it, she'll do it. But if she can't, what's that going to do for you then? You're going to have to look outside.
Maybe you can teach her, innit?
That's it. How are you going to tell? How's the man going to stand? How's the man going to stand this maybe clap like this? Come on now.
No, but listen, there's some men here, I'm telling you, they're literally 5 and 6 with their women. Like, they're really ready to teach them.
But rare, they're so rare.
They're so rare, but we want to believe in
But at the end of the day, if you find a man that is for you, or you find a woman that's for you, I believe that woman and that man will satisfy you.
Exactly.
Is that a religious view though?
No, it's not religious view.
No, I feel like it's fact.
It's fact.
Not every.
I feel like it's fact. It's not about religion.
Okay,
How's that fact though?
No, I'll tell you how fact.
For you.
No. I have friends who are atheists, right? Who are married. And they don't watch porn. Okay. As far as I know, I'm not in the bedroom. But as far as I know, they always do the same way you see them, even when they're together, they're kissing, whatever. They've been the same consistently. You know what I mean? And I've been in places when I was obviously a part-time Christian. I used to go out clubbing myself. So I've been clubbing with my friends. I'm thinking, this girl's come up to us. He's like, no, man, I'm okay. I'm thinking, man, are you dumb? You see that girl? It's like, no, thank you, man, I'm good. And I'm thinking, wow, and this guy is truly. You know what I mean? He's on point for this woman. You know what I'm saying? Because he feels that his level of love that he has for her, it covers everything that he wants to. If he wants to try something, I want to try that with my girl. We will talk about sex with the boys. Because most of the time we do that, we do those things. Talk about, he's like, yeah, bro, when I get home, I want to try that with my girl. Thinking, okay.
But you're contradicting yourself.
Oh man.
That's how confused I was for you now.
Wait, hold on. Is he not contradicting himself?
Yeah, how?
Because earlier you made a point and you said that if the man watches it's cheating, yeah, and even if the man the man's not going to practice it with his woman, that he's going to go out there. But then you just said there's some men that practice it with their women. So which one are you for? Okay.
I'm saying there's an element of when you watch. I'm not saying that he's not telling me he's watching porn, he's going to practice. We the guys will talk and be like, I did this with my girlfriend or whatever. It's like, yo, really? And then we're like, yeah. And he will say, I'm going to try that with my girl. I'm not saying he's going to go watch porn and then learn from there. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that there's people like when we're talking about someone that can please somebody, right? I'm saying there's people out there that can be within a relationship and be satisfied without porn. Because the level of love for one another, they feel that's enough.
And not even that, for me, I feel like as well, sorry to cut you short, but it's like if I'm bringing it back to like religion or what I believe in, like in Christianity, I believe, obviously when God made intimacy, it's for a man and woman, for husband and wife. And even if you're not married, but I believe that when you have sex, there's body fluids mixing. there's spiritualness mixing. Your bodies are becoming one,
Body
and that
There's a union.
there's a union.
The
There's
covenant.
that you know. There's that connection because you're so emotionally attached to each other. Nothing else matters, and you won't even realize how much fun. Like you'll just be enjoying the moment because it's more than just the physical act. There's also emotions involved in it. It's your feeling that you have because it's the pleasure that you get out of it as well. That is like, do you know what? This is someone I actually care for. This is someone I actually love. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can love exist without the sexual part?
I think to a certain degree, to a certain point. I think when you get in a
Because what you
relationship.
just defined is like.
Yeah, because when you get in a relationship, as we know, having sex with somebody, if you're good, you can have 45 to an hour.
Yeah.
If you're good, that's not even a
Men they can
relationship.
go bang women and they don't feel nothing.
Exactly.
Women can go bang men and don't feel nothing. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I feel like there's a more closer connection. If you can detach your feelings, well and good with you.
That's hardly
But
impossible.
for me, I feel like I cannot detach my feelings
can I be
when it
honest?
comes to that.
I was just going to make a point. I think women are more emotionally attached compared to men.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that part.
Because you know what you just said, if some women go out there, they bang, they don't feel. I disagree.
I disagree with that
disagree.
part, man.
Some
I
women
feel like
do
for
it
a
though.
certain limit,
Some
especially
women
depending
do it.
where
Wow.
she
Wow.
came from or
Wow.
whatever
She
background
must have
or
been
life
heartbroken.
experience.
Ask her
I'm
what
saying
happened to
something's
her.
caused
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Ask
Nah,
the woman.
I would say,
Ask the
no,
men.
I think she was diabolically charged as well,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Because,
true.
boy,
Some
some
women
women are like that. They like that.
Okay.
There's a
Alright.
thing
So are we
like
coming to a conclusion that it is a mistake or a choice?
Choice.
choice.
Mistake. Mistake. Okay, it's a mistake.
It's a choice then, long
I feel
time.
like it's
Choice
choice.
which you can now define as a
It can be a bad.
I'm a Christian, so I always love anything I do or everything I do. My ideas are always informed from biblical views, and I want him, Joseph, to give us a religious view in terms of cheating.
Okay, cheating is biblically wrong. We all know that. The Bible says we should not fornicate, thou shalt not commit adultery, but it happens in our world. Everybody reads the Bible, and maybe people knows what the Bible says about it. But now, practically, no one is doing enough about this issue. And I think in America, there are 5 states that actually ruled it out. Adultery, when you commit adultery, you can face 3 years in prison.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So I think if that can be extended more in our society, that might actually reduce the issue.
You can't do that,
You can't
unfortunately,
do that,
because you have the Abrahamic faith.
And
You
you
have
have
people
human
who are
rights.
Islamic.
I know what I'm saying, but I'm just, she said the Christian uncle, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying this.
Okay.
Because some states are doing this.
Okay.
I'm not sure how far it's working, good or bad.
Yeah.
But that would instill fear in people to know that this is an issue. I think no community or no society has really addressed this issue.
You can't do
cheating.
that though.
Raphael's
Because
right,
you're
I don't
think
married,
we're in
you
favor.
can't do
Wrong
that.
is still
Everyone
fair.
has a choice
Think
to
about
be.
think about that crime and people killing each other. There's some people that would rather go to jail. You see what I mean? Because of their
I know, but there's a repercussion. That's what I'm saying. There should be a form of repercussion.
I just
Based on faith, though. That's all I'm saying.
based on faith, yeah, because you can't put down.
No, you can't put everybody under one umbrella.
Well,
But then in states in America have done it, so they must be.
But that doesn't mean it's working.
No, I'm not saying it's not working, but
Okay.
we need to,
But
we
that's
need to
not
deal with
fair.
this issue, though.
But that's not fair because you get some people who are practicing.
I think they
religion
exempt
and-
Muslims because you can't force them under our faith. America's
Really?
based on Christianity, but then people that are of different faiths are excluded. So I think we need to tackle this issue of cheating, and it's important that our government start doing something about it. If you say you're Christian, do something about it.
But I think cheating is dependent.
Because when it remains a personal
cheating.
choice, then you can't tackle the problem. It's
No.
a forever
Okay,
problem.
so flirting is it
So
cheating? Should I get
women
arrested?
are hurting every time, and the issue's still there.
So
and they're
men.
complaining men are animals and shit.
I
You know
think,
what I'm
I
saying?
think the
Like-
deep root issue is what we see every day. I think if you want to get down to the nitty gritty why we cheat, social media is a big part of it.
Yeah.
You go on Instagram, I was saying earlier, you're bamboozled and you're flooded with images of big bums and clever women.
Definitely.
I don't know about the women's side, but what you see. But for me, I hate going on the walk. You know when you go on the major, not the search bit, the way you go to the other, it shows you like news feed.
Yeah.
All you see is bum, 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 bum.
Instagram.
Public figures, I call them. Shaking your bum every post. Look at my makeup. I can see your bum, fam. Where's the? I can't see my makeup. Like,
So what do you suggest? What do you suggest?
I suggest that we, as a person, that we need to start desensitizing what we see, like maybe cutting out a lot of things of what we look at. You know, that we.
And I'll say, like, tell the difference between fake and reality, because half those women that you see,
they're not real. Exactly.
They have plastic surgery. They have fake boobs,
surgery,
fake bums.
It's not
A real woman that doesn't have no one's perfect. Man's not perfect. They say a man's thing should be about 6 inches or whatever.
6.
I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10.
9.
It should be long. It should be the same. But I'm sorry, men go for surgery to get their thing enhanced as well.
You know
so you need to like see what is real and what is fake, and know that okay, if you want to live that fake life, that's up to you. But don't force on someone that is not their reality, because that's not how God actually made you.
No.
The thing is, I don't think the media forces you anything. You go and watch it. Yeah, so you. I know
Sometimes
that.
You need to filter what you watch. Filter what you watch.
This is my question. Why is it that personally we have to talk about the cheating? Everyone has to do with cheating personally. Why can't we talk about it as a community?
No, we can.
Put a problem about it.
No, we can.
Because people are hurting and destroying children, homes, and all
people
these
have
things.
different views on cheating. No one can agree.
No,
people can agree.
But that's the reason why we should come as community and talk
No,
about
people,
it.
when I mean no one can agree, even what
What's
you
Rafa, see what you're trying to say, fam.
Yeah.
Basically, obviously cheating is just deceiving. So to cut it out as a whole is you need to teach children from the beginning not to lie. Teach them the truth about roles and relationships, and let them understand the different dynamics of relationships. It's not just monogamy. It's not just polygyny. There's different variations, and then just teach them, just guide them to the way that they feel is best for them. You see what I mean? And that will cut it out as a whole.
But even if you say that, like I said before, everyone has a breaking point. So what you might class as your breaking point might not be my breaking point.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But for women,
there should be a repercussion.
There should be, but for women, let me ask the women this, right? As a man, when I've ever dated somebody, getting to know a woman, right? A woman has said to me, oh, I was cheated before in my previous relationship. And when it gets with either myself or another man, it starts to become a thing where you can tell they're broken.
You're transparent.
Yeah, so then she can say to me, well, this man, you might think, oh, that guy cheated on me, and you might think it's becoming normal. So when she meets a man who's cheating with one woman, she says, well, you know, it's only one. Another one did with 5 girls, so I'm going to just keep that. That's the way it should be. That's what a lot of people know, because the girl I'm talking to is American right now, right? I've been in America, she's told me that a lot of men, it's a natural thing now. It's expected for a man to cheat on a woman.
Yeah.
When you come to that point where you think it's expected, you think it's natural, it's okay. A man's got to step out, you know, he's got to step out once or twice. If he doesn't do that, and if he comes back, that means he loves you. But come on.
But that's what I'm saying, it all boils down to your morals, your ethics, do you understand? Same way we were talking about porn. Some people think porn is okay because they think, oh, all men watch porn. That's what I'm saying, it all depends on you as an individual, so I don't think there's any right or wrong answer.
Another thing I want to say is, because the crowd accepts something being right does not mean it's actually right.
That's
Yeah, society, yeah, of course.
So basically, to round it up, from my biblical view, cheating, it is wrong. No matter the circumstances or no matter the situation, wherever you find yourself, cheating, cheating is wrong. I think we should work as a community to help each and every one of us, because a lot of us have been hurt, have been heartbroken by this. Children have been affected, parents have been affected. You see single mothers everywhere, single fathers everywhere.
Yeah,
all this is coming from cheating. One way or the other. So basically, there's so much to talk about when it has to do with cheating, but we're going to end it off here. I know you guys are so if you want to fight, you're so fired up. But you know what? We're going to end it yet today. Okay, thank you so much for watching, my viewers. I hope you've been motivated, inspired, and you're going to stop cheating.